Ladies and gentlemen, 925 podcast broadcasting live from rainy Los Angeles, California today. This is our first time filming during the day. Felicia, how does it feel?
Are we starting for real?
Roll the intro. Felicia, it's very nice for you to join us. Felicia hit me this yesterday and was like, hey, for the podcast, I want us to both be wearing all green. What brought this on?
Well, because this was a plan a long time ago.
Yeah.
That one time for the podcast, we were both gonna wear both the green when we both got these things. And I saw today it was supposed to rain, so I don't want to come in a little shirt if it's raining.
If it's gonna be pouring rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to wear a hoodie, and so.
But you wanted to match.
Yeah.
So happy 925. We got our 925 green sweatsuits on right now. And so does Tessa Brooks today, actually. So we got some good energy going on here. It's crazy to see it raining like this in Los Angeles, California. It was pouring rain. But that's just the thing that you do. When you live in LA and it starts raining, you got to talk about it. So let's talk about it. Were you sliding your car all over the place on the way here or what?
No, I was going 55 on the freeway.
Really?
Yeah.
Just taking it easy, taking it
Yeah.
mellow. Was everybody else going pretty slow?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was driving my car back this morning and it was so slippery. I accidentally did a full donut. It was
you
crazy.
You just kept doing donuts and kept going and going.
It was crazy. I had lost control in my car. Just ended up doing a whole donut. I was so surprised by that. And I did a couple of donuts this morning in the rain. And so
did you eat a couple donuts?
I should have. I should have. I found a spot close to me right now that has a wonderful older couple that owns this donut shop.
And they're there all the time.
Literally all day long. I think they probably open at 6 a.m. and I've gone in there at 6 p.m. and they're still in there.
Yeah.
That's insane. I think they just love what they do.
Yeah.
And I go in there, the woman calls me baby, and it just makes me feel just so warm on the inside, And they sell bagels, donuts, they sell coffee, and they got a bunch of different.
Why was that funny?
They got a bunch of different breakfast sandwiches that are actually super fire. Yeah. They even have boba there. That's pretty random, huh?
You don't even like boba.
You can get some donuts and boba. What you mean I don't like boba?
You do not get boba anymore.
Oh, I don't. I like milk tea.
Without the boba.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been going over there here recently. There's a fire breakfast sandwich that they put together over there. So I'm real happy about that. But yeah, I guess I could have got some donuts as well. I know last podcast I was telling you guys that I was gonna go and try to get a PS5.
And you didn't get it.
Oh, I got it. I am now the owner of a brand new PS5, the disc version, by the way. And
I don't know what the difference is.
One of them has a disc, and then one of it has a slot where you can put a disc in, if you buy the game, the hard disc, or some of them don't have it at all.
Why wouldn't they just have it?
Because some people don't want to have the disc; they just want to download it all on the PlayStation. So, future, 2021. And yeah, so I went there. I went to a studio session. Got done there probably about 10:30-ish. Raced home. I had Felicia going because she was driving back from Disneyland. I was like, can you please just go over there and drive by it? Is it close to your house? It's 15 minutes from your house. She goes out of her way just to drive by and see what the line looks like while I'm at the studio. She's like, all right, there's 6 people in line.
Yeah.
I'm getting nervous. I'm at the studio biting my nails no, that idea sounds cool. Yeah, let's do that lyric. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, let's record that. And then we finish up there.
I drove past the other one too.
Drove past the other one. That one was even more mellow.
Yeah.
And
it was just the parking lot was so scary.
You were afraid of it.
It was full.
When you got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting because so I ended up leaving the studio around 10:30, raced back home. I grab a couple lawn chairs, blanket, put on a hoodie, and I go to the original spot. I called a spot and said, hey, how many PS5s are you guys going to be selling? They said, I can't tell you, but what I can tell you is that if the line reaches the in and out, we won't have enough.
But didn't it say which way the in and out was?
Yeah, I was
the in and out was
confused.
like in the same plaza. So it's like, is it the street way of the in and out or the parking lot?
I couldn't tell. So when I pulled up over there, I saw the line was probably about 20 people. I was like, frick, this is making me nervous. Because I drove past another spot that was selling PS5s, and I saw the line there. It was probably maybe 5 chairs out front. So I'm getting kind of nervous because I didn't talk to the other place on the phone, and they didn't tell me, hey, we're only going to have up to this store.
Yeah, because what if they only had 5?
What if they only had 5? I was like, frick, should I stay? All right, I'm just going to go to the other one because that line at the original place that I called was like out to the street. And it would have been like, I would have set my chair up like on the sidewalk right next to the super busy street. And I was like, you know what? If I'm going to be out here all night long, I think I want to be in a little bit more comfortable spot, right? Even though you said that parking lot was scary, we pulled up, there was nobody in there. I think there was one RV.
No, it must have been. Car. Yeah, it must have been because everything was closed. Like when I went, everything was open. So like that whole parking lot was packed.
It was full, yeah. So I get over there, there's one RV that's parked in there. And there's a car. Still 5 chairs. Then there's a dad. And then there's a couple that's sitting in their car by their chairs. I pull up. And I was just asking, like, hey, do you guys know about how many PS5s are going to be selling? And then the dad that was there was like, they told us, we talked to the owners at 8 p.m. They said that they'll have enough PS5s to sell until the line reaches the subway. And it was not even close to the subway at all. So I was like, all right, perfect. So I said,
you knew at that point you're getting one.
Yeah. and like, so I set my chairs up next to this dad, and we were chilling there for a little bit, hanging out. And he told us, like, you know, I talked to the owners. They said that it's cool if you guys are in your car, hanging out in your car for a little bit, as long as like the people around here that's in line saw you here, they could vouch for you, right? And I was like, okay, awesome. And so I set my chairs up, and Felicia wanted to come by. You were saying on the last podcast that it seemed like something that was so fun.
It was fun, but like,
something about that just sounded
because it felt
really
like a concert.
Okay, so you've waited overnight for a concert before?
Maybe not overnight, but like definitely like. No, literally not overnight, but definitely like
who can I call to confirm this?
Like who I waited with?
Yeah.
To confirm the time?
Yeah. I need to double check this.
I don't know. Maybe
I'm thinking you stayed overnight.
No, I've never stayed overnight. It's always been like a 4 a.m., 5 a.m.
Like the sun's
7
not up
a.m.
yet. Okay, and what artist?
Pretty much. Oh my God. It was
Okay, we got a what is it pretty much fan base called?
No.
Beans?
Oh,
is it called
God.
Beans? We got an ashamed bean over here.
Beans.
We got an ashamed beans over here.
With the Z.
With the Z. Just afraid to be a pretty much fan. Jeez, what? It's not like you're gonna run into him at a party or something. Oh, wait a minute.
I have twice now.
We'll get to that later. So Felicia pulled up. I brought a lawn chair. We were sitting there just kicking it, and I was talking to the dad for a little bit, seeing like, you know, where he came from.
He was so precious. Like, just like he was really riding for his son.
He was.
Like he was doing anything. Even when you wanted to go get McDonald's, we left and came back, and then you ate it in the car, but then you were gonna go out just to be like, hey, like, you don't want to be like in your car, be that guy, right?
I felt weird about it, kind of.
Yeah, and so you got out, and that's exactly the vibe I thought you were under. Like because at first I was like, why is he getting out of this nice car, whatever? And then you get out, and then you start talking to him, and he literally right when you got out, he's like, you guys can stay in your cars if you want, like it's fine.
You don't have to be out here.
Yeah.
So we left when we first put our chairs down, and then I was getting kind of hungry, so we left, got some McDonald's, came back, just clapped it in the car. And then, he mentioned that when I got back out and sat down, because like what happened was the very first 5 people in line, they pulled up at 8 p.m. when the store closed. And so they saw the owners coming out on the way out. So the owners saw them. They knew that they were the first ones in line, right? Mm-hmm. They put their chairs down, right by the door, and then as soon as the owners left, they went home and literally stayed home until 8 in the morning the next day and
What do you
came
think
back.
about that? I feel it.
I mean, hey, it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
Right? It's like they went and got their
Now
place
you know.
in line, and they got it, right? It worked. I think that I would have been afraid to do it because I wouldn't want like the line to feel a type of way like about me. Like if I pulled back up and they were like, damn, I really put in hours right here, and this kid just came back. Like all he did was leave his chair here and just came back. So I wasn't trying to do that. I wanted to at least put some hours in, right? Mm-hmm. And so when we came back, I sat down next to the guy, and he seemed like a really cool dude, and just wanted to talk to him for a little bit. And he was definitely right into getting into some conversations too, which was cool. And he was telling me that he came down from Ventura for his son. His son's been trying to get a PS5 since last year. Every time you go on, if you guys aren't aware, like the PS5 is like selling out like all over the place. And even when they do restocks online, like Walmart or anything, like they'll go super, super fast. And so his son has been trying to get one since last year. So like 11 months now. And he told his dad like, hey, this spot's going to have PS5s available. And so of course his dad comes, they brought their RV just like goated, right? Brought a little RV, parked it in there, and then when his son got tired, his son went and slept inside. But the dad stayed outside all night long in that chair just to reserve the spot, right? Mm-hmm. And I just thought it was so cool just to see like what a dad would do for their son.
And then he was explaining to us how they would get back probably at 11 and he had school the next day, and he was like, oh, are you going back to school? And then the son was like, no. And he's like, okay.
Yeah,
he just spent the whole rest of the day playing the PlayStation. Like, that is so cute.
Exactly. And so
did you see the son?
Yeah, he ended up coming out. I think he came out probably around like 7 a.m.
Okay.
Right. And he was up and excited, and it was so precious. Like, he was like, man, you need to brush your hair. Like his dad was saying, like, you need to brush your hair. And he went and got a brush, and was just there, just brushing his hair. But yeah, I just thought it was so cool. And he had mentioned, I overheard him talking to another person in line saying that like he had sold one of his dirt bikes to put that money towards buying his daughter a car. Right. Mm-hmm. And so it's just like good to see just a real dad out there just trying to make his kids happy like that. And just like, especially staying overnight somewhere. It was cold too. It had to have been like at least 60, you know what I'm saying? And you're staying outside he was out there for 12 plus hours. You know what I mean? Crazy. Like that's a long time. And I just got a lot of respect for the dads, you know what I'm saying? Real dads just trying to come through for their children. And he was cool. It's funny, he's got a Californian accent.
Like, so you told him.
Like if California had an accent, I would say that it's the surfer one, right? That's what it makes me think of, like real Californian. Yeah, gnarly, dude. Just catch some waves out here. Yeah, man. And my kid's been,
I don't know one person who speaks like that.
Me neither. And I don't know why it just makes me feel like beach California accent. And he was super cool. But I waited I probably sat there and talked to him. You left like in the middle of our conversation, but I probably sat out there and talked with him for like 2 or 3 hours.
That's cool.
And time flew by, and then I was like, man, I'm getting kind of tired. I'm gonna try to sleep in my truck. Maybe 3 a.m., 3:30. I go get in my truck and kick the seat back. Tried to get some sleep, but you ever try to fall asleep on an airplane?
Yeah, and it's so hard, even though you're so tired.
You could be super, super tired.
Yeah.
And it's almost like you are asleep, but your eyes are just closed, but it's not really sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know what that is, but it doesn't feel like you really got rested.
Yeah.
I got that same type of sleep in my truck. I should have went in the back seats and just fully laid my body down, but like I couldn't get comfortable. And I think I woke up maybe around 6:30. Around that time, 6:30. So sun's starting to peek out now. And there's definitely more people in line. I think people started showing up maybe around that time, like 5, 6. For the first time, nobody got behind me in line until that moment, which was funny because I was thinking like this thing was going to be packed already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so people started showing up. I went back outside. The GameStop opened at 8. So I'm like, here we go. And then the owner started pulling up about 7. So I see the workers coming in. I'm like, here we go. And then I realized it didn't open at 8. It opened at 10.
Why did you think 8?
I don't know. I think because the other one opened at 8. And so I was like, all right, cool. They opened at 8. Like, I'm going to kick it. And yeah, so I found out that it opened at 10. All right, I asked the security. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So thought I was getting close to it, but all right, another couple hours. Frick, I've already been out here since 12. Let's go. I'm ready. And yeah, I just chilled. My battery died probably the last hour, but I was just like,
oh yeah, because I was at Disney. I was like, ooh, 30 minutes, and then it just never sent.
Nothing. Yeah, I was just focused in right there under my blanket, just ready. I'm here. Now, what they did was they came out at about 8 o'clock and they passed out these tickets. They were numbered tickets for, he had a stack of papers and they all had numbers on it there's how many PS5s he had. So he would give one to each person in line and that guaranteed your purchase of a PS5. So about 8 a.m., I got my golden ticket. Lucky number 6. Don't really like that number that much. Got lucky number 6. And he said, we're going to hold these up until 12 p.m. You can come back at any time to get your PS5 if you need to go or whatever. And yeah. And so I ended up staying because like I was ready to just get it. Like I was already close in the front. It was like, I'm going to get in there and get out of here. And the funny thing is he passed out all of them in line, gave everybody a PS5 ticket, which went all the way to Subway, by the way, right? And when he came back, the stack of paper was still pretty big.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, he's probably got like 20 more PS5s he could give away, right? And so realistically, I could have pulled up at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Maybe even 8:30 because people were still coming in at that time.
Yeah.
And been able to get one.
Yeah.
And
hey.
Yeah,
fun experience.
Fun experience, had some good conversations out there. Got to stay outside and just freeze my butt off. But it was cool. Made me feel like I worked for it. I don't know. I don't know. It was interesting. I never did anything like that before, but definitely got barricade. You know what I'm saying? Like I could get barricade for a pretty much concert. I think I'm prepared for that.
So next time they go on tour, I'm bringing you.
I'm gonna stay overnight. I could be there.
I've never stayed overnight.
We're gonna confirm that after.
Okay.
But yeah, I got the PS5, went home, started downloading some games. I got Fall Guys, Warzone. I got FIFA, Madden, and I want to say there's one more. Fortnite.
Which one are you on?
What?
FIFA?
PS5? Yeah, FIFA.
You're on FIFA?
Oh, both of those, FIFA and Madden.
Nice.
So I got those ones. It's crazy. I haven't heard it yet, but I started playing FIFA and I heard Pilo song come on.
Nice.
And I was like, this is sick. Like if I hear my song like playing in this setting, like it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's super, super cool to be a part of those. If you guys don't know, FIFA 20 has Drop It included in a part of the game. It's the Volta section of that game where you would hear the song being played. And then the new Madden 22 just came out. That song that has Most Wanted a part of it. So if anybody's a Madden or FIFA fan and wants to show love, those are on there. And it's just insane. I'm just super thankful to be a part of that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing them. I have no idea how to play those games. So I'm learning and getting it figured out. But it's really cool just to have that downstairs and get to just play with some homies. You know what I mean? But PS5, mission accomplished. If anybody was sending some good luck, I want to say thank you. You guys made it happen. But yeah, the other thing that was funny is like I get the PS5 after that whole entire night. And Janet wanted a PS5 too. She's been trying to get one. And so they said, frick it, let's just go after work and just drive to a GameStop and just like see what's going on over there. It's probably sold out, but frick it, well, let's go. Because they got off work 3, probably ended up over there at 5 p.m., right? They walk inside. They said they were just trying to be nosy. So they're like looking at the Switch games, seeing what the temperature is. And they overheard somebody saying like, oh, we only had like one left, but like we didn't get to sell it, like this and that. Yes, he instantly goes over. I'm sorry, I just overheard you say you have one more of what? And they're like, oh, we have a PS5. I guess they hold them for the employees. Like they get like, first pick. which is kind of cool that they do that because they didn't do that at Target. Mom. Isn't that crazy they do that, GameStop, Mom? And they said, yeah, we were supposed to sell it to the employee, but he's not into coming to get it. And so, do you want it? They instantly like, yeah. So it's cool that they had a different experience and that they were able to just walk right in and get one. You know what I mean? And PS5, we're out here. Beautiful graphics. I'm a fan, big fan. But yeah, that's what's going on. You never played like PlayStation or anything like that. You're still just Switch, or you had the DS growing up.
Yeah, but we had PlayStations.
You had a PlayStation?
Yeah, my brother. Well, I didn't have one. It'd be my brother and my dad.
I kind of thought you would have been like an Xbox family.
My brother had an Xbox too.
Interesting.
My brother had
both
an
of them.
Xbox. We had PlayStations. We had the Wii. I had my DS. And now the only thing I have is a Switch. No, I have a Wii.
Yeah.
Too, my old Wii.
The Wiis are cool.
Yeah.
Mario Kart was on there too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have Mario Kart 64 on it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's hard.
But we had a GameCube, or my cousin had a GameCube.
Your husband?
My cousin.
I don't know why I just heard husband. I was like, man, you married? I didn't even know that. Good times. Good times. But I appreciate you coming in, hanging out for a little bit. That was pretty precious.
Yeah, I didn't want you to be alone the whole time. I would have stayed a lot of it if I didn't have Disney the next day.
Right.
But I had Disney the next day.
So you woke up. So you left at 2 a.m. About 2, I think. And how many hours of sleep did you get?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
6, 7.
6 or 7.
6 or 7 hours sleep with a day full of Disney ahead of you.
That doesn't seem that bad.
I need 14. I need 16 hours before I get in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so what time did you end up getting to Disney?
11.
11 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
Got it started on which side? This is the first day or the second day?
That was, after Gamestop was the second day.
Yeah.
The first day we went on Thursday and we went through Disney.
Right. Okay.
Just Disney day.
Disney side.
And then the second day we went to California Adventure.
How was it?
It was really fun.
It was a good time?
Yeah. It was also cool because it was such a coincidence that Nicole and her boyfriend were going to Disney the same exact days.
Oh, that's sick.
And we didn't even know, like, so it was like a thing, like Isaac, Nicole's boyfriend, bought them for her. So, like, she didn't know the days. So I was telling her, like, oh, like, my family and I are going in October or whatever. And she was like, oh, I want to go to Disney so bad, like all this stuff. But I never told her a day. Yeah. And because I didn't even know until last minute. And then when she got the ticket, she was like, oh, I'm going these days. And I was like, wait, that sounds really familiar. And she went 3 days. So she was like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I just went Thursday, Friday, but I seen it. And I was like, oh my, those are literally the exact same days. So
that's hard.
Obviously, I was spending it with my mom. So I didn't hit her up the first day. We didn't even see each other. Like I would check her location. She'd be right next to me.
And you didn't see her?
And I didn't see her. And then the second day, because I was telling my family, like, oh yeah, like my friend's here. And obviously, like, they know her from, like, just her being my best friend.
Right.
And then, so I was like, yeah, Nicole's here. And then, we go to Starbucks the next day. This was on Friday, the second day. And I was like, yeah, like, I might, like, hang out with her afterwards, like, after we wrap it up, like, whatever. And I'm just telling my brother, like, and he was like, oh, what time is she coming? Like, all this stuff. And then I look up, and she's literally right there. And I was like, what the heck? And so I ran over to her and, like, scared her. And then we were like, what the heck? And my mom was inside Starbucks, so she didn't even, I don't even think she knew. And then, I was just talking to Isaac and Nicole for a little bit. And then I was like, hey, like, maybe around, like, 8 p.m., let's meet back up.
Yeah.
Which was really not enough time, but it was fine. Because we went on, like, 1 or 2 rides.
Okay.
With each other. Because I wanted to run through all the big ones with them. And
that's cool though that it ended up working out like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are the odds? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy to me how things could just line up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like sometimes things will just divine alignment. That's what Calais says. He's like divine alignment. Like just this will match up here, the time setting here, and then it was late here, and then it just lines up.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy stuff.
But it was also funny because I'm very against taking an Uber alone.
Are you very against
I
it?
don't want to do it. Yeah. It scares me so bad. And so another crazy thing that happened was our hotels were on the same street. So my mom's hotel and Nicole's hotel were on the same street.
Okay.
Catella, I think it's what it's called.
Uh-huh.
And it was like hers was at one side, ours was at the other. So it was probably like a 15-minute walk, but it wasn't that bad, right? So I'm refreshed. Like me and my family leave Disney. I drive around in my car for a little bit, just catch a vibe. And I was thinking about taking a nap. I should have taken a nap, but I just felt like driving. And so I'm driving around and I'm well rested at this point. Like my feet, I've been off my feet. Like I'm chilling at a Taco Bell, like just enjoying my music. And she was like, hey, our hotel doesn't have any parking. Like, is there anywhere you could park? Yeah. And I was like, oh, I'll just park at my mom's and like I'll walk to you.
Okay.
And it was really cool, like, because that part of Anaheim is really nice, right? Mm-hmm. And so I was having a great time. Like, I was walking, like, it was fine. I was like, woo, like, I'm walking. And then...
No way.
And then I'm going, and I get there, and then we walk from their hotel to Disney. And then to California Adventure. And then we start walking through California Adventure, like, the whole thing for a few hours. We leave California Adventure, walk back to their hotel. And so it's my time to walk back. And they would have walked with me, too. But, oh, my God, there was a lot of walking. My feet were hurting so freaking bad. And so they stopped at a little store, and I immediately, like, ordered an Uber.
Wow.
I was wait, there's no way.
You have Vans on?
Yeah. Wait. No. I had Air Forces.
I wonder if that's better. Maybe it's better, right?
Air Forces are definitely better than my Vans, because when I wear my slip-ons, it's almost like the bottom gets so hot that like I get like blisters and stuff.
Yeah.
But Air Forces are a little chunky.
You need like an athletic shoe or something for that day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like some tennis shoes or something. But yeah, solid Disney trip though.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, yeah, no, it's cool. I'm
glad. A lot of good food.
It's good that it didn't rain on you guys.
Yeah, if y'all ever go to the Star Wars land, and there's like a bar in there. I don't know what the bar's called, but there's like this drink, and it has like this foam stuff on it. And I tried a little bit of it, and I was like, what the heck? And they tell you to not inhale it because it's like really bad. And so I took a little like thing on my tongue. My whole mouth was numb. And then I told my family to try it, and their whole mouth was numb too.
Wait.
But it's like a thing. And then so I posted the drink on my story, right? And Ari responded and was like, something about like, are your lips numb too? And when I'm drunk, my lips get numb. So in my head, that's what I thought she meant. Like, am I drunk? And then she's like, no, like that foam like gets your mouth numb. And I was like, oh my God, that's literally what I experienced.
Wait, I'm confused on why there's a drink being sold at Disneyland that makes your mouth numb.
Like the foam on top of the drink.
Scary. But why?
I don't know.
Wait, so you just drink it with a straw?
Yeah. Well, no, I had to get a straw because I didn't want it to touch me anymore.
They didn't give you a straw?
No, they just wanted me to chug it. I did.
I'm so confused by that. We need to figure out what's going on after this. But yeah, that sounds weird.
Yeah.
The only time I've ever had my mouth numb like that was like either at the dentist or that one time when they stuck that camera down my throat.
Yeah, it's not as bad as a dentist. It's not like that type of numb.
Yeah.
It's like it's like you could feel it still. It's not terrible, but it's like, whoa, something's happening here. Like it feels like weird. It's going numb.
Yeah. That's weird. Frick. Yeah, I wouldn't want to experience something like that, like at Disneyland. I'd start tripping out.
Yeah, I didn't know they sell alcohol at Disneyland. I thought it was only California Adventure.
Hey, You learn something new every day. Last thing about that, did you get Dole Whip? Do you remember me saying that?
No, that was the only thing I wanted. But when we tried to go on their only day in Disneyland, we were about to leave the park, and we were like, okay, all I want is some Dole Whip, and my mom and brother can verify. And we went up to the thing, and we tried a mobile order, and the closest order was an hour from now. And then we're like, okay, we'll just wait in line. The line was so freaking long that it would have took an hour to get the Dole Whip.
You gotta plan for it. Like, you really gotta do that. Like, it's not like a thing where you walk by and like, oh yeah, let's get some Dole Whip.
Last time I did.
You gotta make a plan.
No, last time I just mobile ordered, got it. Ask Michelle, ask Destiny, ask Miro. No.
I will. I'm gonna ask all of them.
Ask literally all of them. We literally pulled up, mobile ordered, got Dole Whip.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask all of them after this.
Ask literally. Okay.
So we got Halloween weekend coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know favorite scary movie of all time. Yeah, at least that's something that's in your top 5. You watch scary movies like that or no?
Like, yes, I love the thrill of scary movies. Movies like I just don't remember.
Okay, so you don't know the names of any.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna definitely go with Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
Like any of those, like I'm a big fan of, especially like the earlier ones. Like the first one is such a classic. That I want to watch it again too. That one and the first Scream movie. Did you ever see any of those?
Probably.
No. Probably didn't.
Probably didn't. I don't know.
The first Scream one was good, and I think those are 2 that I'm gonna try to watch over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Candy corn, you a fan yet? Yes or no?
I love candy corn. You don't, huh?
No, I do. I'm trying to figure out what's the deal with the candy corn slander. Like, why do people not like?
So good.
People not only not like candy corn, they hate it.
Yeah.
But why? What did candy corn do to them?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to make a candy corn. I'm about to make a candy corn and skeet there.
Ew.
What would you put in that?
That's gross.
Like, if I put a bunch of candy corns in a bowl and then just like chocolate syrup.
Ew,
or
not
like,
chocolate. Maybe like marshmallow.
Ooh,
the marshmallow stuff.
Yeah, that'd be good. Favorite Halloween candy though? Like, what's the one you're looking for in the bowl?
So just candy in general, like why?
Yeah. Sorry, it doesn't have to be Halloween. Sorry.
I don't know, like the sour punch straws or like the rainbow freaking, what are they called? Like either like the bites of the rainbow airheads or the strips. The strips are better, but the bites are just everywhere.
Okay.
So I get those more.
So you're like a fruity tootie.
Yeah, why you like chocolate? Fruity.
I like chocolate a lot.
I like chocolate a lot too. It just has to have like caramel in it or something like crunchy.
You can't just have plain chocolate by itself?
I can. It's just not my favorite.
So you're going to say chocolate ice cream is bad too then, huh?
Chocolate ice cream is bad. It's literally so bad. That's the thing.
What?
It's literally so bad.
What?
Why are you yelling?
It's the best thing ever. I'm going with Reese's always. It's my number
I don't like
one.
Peanut butter.
Hey, I'm not mad at Snickers though. I've had a couple little Snickers that's in that bowl, and those have been actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so you're gonna dress up this weekend or no? You got a costume plan?
Doing something?
I think we probably should. We should probably have a little get together.
Can you say yes or no so I know if I need a costume?
Yeah. And so let's do something here. Let's have a little Halloween party. And yeah, you can't get in without a costume.
Okay.
So yeah, figure that out.
I know what I'm already gonna be. This is the part where you ask me.
What is it?
Okay, so I just have a lot of like, there's this white skirt I've been wanting to wear. There's a lot of white pieces of clothing that I've been wanting to wear that I don't have what else to match it with. So I think I'm going to just put it all together and then put a freaking halo on top of my head.
Okay.
I'm an angel.
Hey, that would work. I feel like that goes well with like your personality and everything.
Oh, why are you being nice? He's never this nice.
That's not cap at all.
Frick off.
I think I'm gonna be Adam from Adam and Eve.
Okay.
Just gonna go outside and find a little leaf. just a little one, and that's how I'm putting it up to the party. I'll be Adam from Adam and Eve.
What else is on the freaking list? I want to talk Amanda's birthday, but I don't want to interrupt anything.
No, it's good. Go.
Okay.
What's going on?
That was a good transition.
Fire. Fire.
Okay.
You could have said, speaking of parties, I had a great party this past weekend. What was that? It was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how was that?
Okay. So, sorry, Miro just FaceTimed me and I didn't answer, and he goes, you smell homophobic. That's funny.
Whoa. Hey, we don't do that here. Okay.
Okay, so basically, my friend Amanda, I know her through Destiny. She is a character. Love her. It was her birthday and Mira reached out to me saying, "Hey, like, can you help me just decorate, like just plan stuff, whatever, like I want to make it special for her." And she's just going through a rough time. And so I was like, duh. Like I would have done it anyway. Like what are you doing?
Sorry, yeah. You would have done it anyways.
That is probably my favorite thing. Like birthdays are my favorite thing. Like just to make someone feel so special and like I don't know, it's such an easy thing. I think that's what it is. Is like
wish I would have had that on my birthday, but it's whatever. I'm playing.
So I decorated Miro's apartment with the help of Destiny and then a few of Amanda's friends.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm listening to the story. Keep going.
And so I got a couple things from Ralph's. There was a freaking cute little like smiley face thing that I bought from her from me. And then there was these 2 cards. One had like a hot dog on it and one was like a dinosaur that said, "Hey, grandson." And so I got that for her. Perfect. And I got a balloon that said, "It's a girl." And then another one said, that one. "Happy birthday."
Okay. She's pregnant.
And so it was just really fun to go do that. She really liked sharks. We put a bunch of sharks all over the house. Like,
oh man,
just decorated it for her, right? I got her a little ice cream cake, and then my favorite thing has been getting these cakes to have nothing on them, and then just decorating them myself. Like getting little letters to put on them. Ralph's has these little letters so if I ever get a cake for someone, you probably will have these little letters on it. And so I put little letters for her. Got the 22 freaking things. It was just so much fun, like just putting that all together. And I did all that, and then she ended up showing up with Miro, and she was shook. Like I guess at dinner too, she was telling Miro like, "Man, my birthday really isn't a vibe. Like I'm kind of not feeling good about it. Like it's kind of just happening, whatever." And so technically it's today.
Miro was sitting there listening to that like,
like you just wait.
Oh yeah, you just wait.
And so she comes in the house and she literally like was shook. Like Sheila's like, "I'm mad that I had no idea." Like she literally had zero. She started tearing up. Like I think I texted you.
That doesn't count. We want tears.
Oh.
Okay, keep going.
Anyway, but yeah, we took a couple shots with her. We were just hanging out, whatever. But it was fun. But I have something that I want your opinion on.
Talk to me.
Maybe something to fix even, maybe. And so basically what I was thinking was so just to show the vibes. The people that were there was, I'm just gonna name a bunch of people, it's not gonna make any sense. But it's me, Miro, Destiny, Kat. I know all of those people, right?
Right.
And then there's 2 other like best friends that are friends with Amanda, but they're like best friends, like they're a little duo.
Right.
And then there's her like number 1 best friend that also came.
Okay.
So those were like the whole people there, right? The 2 girls, I think they're really cool. I just don't know them, right? And then the other girl, I like have seen a few times, but like I don't really know her either. And so when I get around new people, I'm just really, really quiet. And I don't say much at all. And so at one point, it was just me, Destiny, and then those people. So I was not talking. Like, I was just trying to decorate. And they would say something to me. And, like, after I responded, I would feel stupid for how I responded. So I didn't want to talk again. And, like, I was just, like, whatever. And one of them, she's, like, a little more intimidating. Like, she's really, really freaking pretty. And then she's, like, Tik Toker type vibe, like, whatever. And so I just didn't talk much at all. And so that specific girl, reached out to the best friend. So there's 3 girls. Reached out to the other one, and I was talking to her, and though it's the one I know a little more. Is any of this making sense?
Yeah. Keep going.
I'm serious.
Come on, we're all guys. Are you guys all following along too? Yeah, drop a comment down below. Let's go.
So then we're outside, and it's just me, Destiny, and Amanda's like best friend.
Right.
And she's like, hey, like one of the girls reached out to me and was like, yeah, like, does Lucia like me? And like, I was kind of honored, to be honest, because I thought they didn't give a frick about me. Like, I was just some random girl there. And so I was like, oh my God, yeah, I think she's so cool. Because I think they're all really cool. Like, they're all really cool girls. Like, I love when they're around, whatever. And then they were like, yeah, because I feel like she doesn't like me. And I was like, oh no. And then so she was trying to explain to her that maybe it's a thing, like she's just shy. And I was like, no, that's exactly what it is. And then she's like, yeah, honestly, the first time I met you, I thought you didn't like me either. And that's the word, because I care a lot about what people think about me, which is kind of bad. But like, that bothers me so bad that's because I'm quiet. That's an because now that's all I'm gonna think about is when I meet someone, that if I'm quiet, they're gonna think I don't like them or like that I'm standoffish. But it's genuinely because like I don't want to sound stupid and like say something stupid.
Yeah, okay. I think it's okay. It's like you don't have to put your full self out there just for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Right at the beginning. It's like, hey, it is what it is. That's just kind of like what comes natural right now. So I think it's completely okay to be a little bit more quiet and held back. Being around people that you don't know, especially if you're meeting them for the first time. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to turn up like that. But I mean, I think it's completely fine.
And then even Destiny was trying to back me up and be like, no. Like, she's so funny. Like, like trying to like be nice and like be like, no, like she definitely opens up or whatever.
Yeah.
I just felt so freaking bad because I don't want to make an environment where people think that like they're not liked. And then I don't know. They also needed a favor from me, and I freaking took a nap and like slept through them asking me for the favor too, and it was specifically for them. So that probably made it look so much worse. Oh my God, I'm just overthinking everything now.
For sure.
But I want to get over that though. Like, I at least want to be like nice. Like, if me being quiet is being mean, comes off as being mean, I want to be nice. I don't know.
I mean, it might just take a couple of times, get to figure it out. But it's like, I don't know. I don't think you or the other girl should worry about who does or doesn't like them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you being more quiet and them thinking you're being mean is like, I don't think you should trip on that either. It's just like, hey, that's just what it is. It's just how I am. You know what I mean?
But so they went out for dinner that night, and I didn't go because basically I didn't go because they it was just gonna be them, and Miro wasn't going, and then Kat wasn't going. So I was like, okay, obviously Destiny's gonna be talking to them. Amanda's drunk. Like, I'm just not gonna be a part of like their little thing. And so I was like, I'm gonna stay home. And so I went home, and I bet that made it look worse too, that I literally didn't go to dinner with them. Whatever. And then I come back, and just picture this. I'm coming back. I got a big old box in my hand because Miro's mail still gets delivered to his old apartment, and I live in his old apartment now. So I have a big old box. I'm walking into the side of the apartment, and then I have a big bottle of Casamigos in my hand because Miro was like, hey, can you pick up a bottle on the way back? And I was like, yeah. So I look crazy. I literally, I'm wearing my Justin Bieber hat. Come on. Like, whatever. And I see this, like, these two, like this boy and this girl talking. And I was like, I know that voice. I know that voice from somewhere. And I look up, and it's Edwin from Pretty Much.
Oh, lit.
So I do this. And I walk past him, and I go to the elevator and go up to Miro's house.
You're just like, yeah, nah.
Okay.
I don't understand why you wouldn't just be like, oh, what's up? Like, I mean, if there was like
he knows, like, I'm pretty sure he knows, like, maybe, okay, I definitely like talk to Nick more. Nick definitely like knows my name, my face. Like, maybe Zion might know my name and my face. Edwin definitely knows my face. He might be like I remember last time I went to a meet and greet, he said my name, but like also like I went to like 7 shows and got meet and greet for every show.
You pulled up.
So like I don't want to make anything awkward. Like I've even seen some of them at parties and it's like I don't want them to see me because it's like I don't know, in my head it's like if I was like famous and I saw a fan, like I know that I'm fine. Like I will not like snitch them out for anything they do or like post or take pictures. Like I will not do any of that. But like they don't know that. So it's like I don't want to put them in a position where like they're like, oh, well, I have to act this way because a fan's here, or like I can't like get drunk because a fan's here or something. I don't know. I just don't. So I literally, when I saw Zion at the Halloween party, I left.
I think it's silly. Who gives a frick? Who gives a frick? Hey, even if you take a video, who gives a frick?
No.
Like, all right, you gotta go in there and do your thing. It's like, hey, I was invited to this party too. I'm here to hang out. I'm here to kick it. It's like, okay, you guys are invited here too. Like, all right, cool. We're all here. Like, I don't care. Like, it is what it is. Like, yeah, we cross paths. It's cool. I'm gonna tell you like this though. If you, like, I'm telling you, you don't. I literally don't think by them just seeing you and going, damn, I seen that girl at 7 meet and greets before. Like, we got to be cool. Like, we can't be, like, smoking weed because, like, she might post a video of it. I'm not saying they smoke weed, but, like, they can't be like, bro, we can't be snorting crack right now because, like, she might post a video of it on the internet because I know her from the meet and greet. She's probably crazy, right? Definitely not thinking that. The only thing that would be weird, yes, I know I just said a second ago, you go up to them, selfie ready. Hey, out here at the Halloween party, me and Zion. Hey, pretty much. Then it's like, all right, for sure. Hey, right. Then it's like, all right, I know what's up with that girl.
Yeah.
But if you go, I mean, you know them, they know you. If you continued each party that you crossed paths with them to not go up, not ask for no picture, but just tap in. Hey, what's up? Like, hey, good to see you here. What's up? Like, what, like whatever. Maybe not even talk about the music or nothing, or just talk about anything, right? And just be chill. Guarantee the more and more that you see them on stuff like that, they would not be tripping on you at all.
Yeah.
Shoot, they might take a selfie video with you. But I'm telling you that would not weird them out at all.
But do you get it though?
No, I don't think you need to trip or like, oh my gosh, they're here. I need to make sure they feel so comfortable, so I'm gonna leave. That's weird. Just don't take a video of them.
I don't, and I know I wouldn't, but it's like
that's all you got to do.
I don't know.
So next time, I want you to go up and say hi. I want you to do that.
We'll see.
Watch, guarantee they can be. Oh, Felicia, it's good. How's the 925 podcast going?
You're gonna ask.
You tell them, hey, we just did episode 20. Gotta have you on the next season. Tell them that. Seriously. And then pull your phone out. I'm sorry, don't do that. Yeah, no, seriously, episode 20. We got 5 more episodes of this first season. Go.
Also, just a little, it was kind of funny too. I went upstairs and told Miro and Destiny about it. And Destiny's like friends with some of them. So like, I guess Edwin, like, they have each other's numbers, whatever. And she was literally like, hey, I can text him. If he's right outside, I can just text him. And I was like, no, what the heck? And then so Miro was like, Edwin, like, out, because we were all out on the balcony, but he like has been gone, like, because he was going to his car when I walked out. So literally all the time of me walking up the elevator, like going into the house, whatever, he was definitely long gone. And it was just funny because Miro was like, I'm gonna go get him. And then Destiny was like, we all know that if he was here, Felicia would just be in the bathroom the whole time. And I was like, exactly what I had to do. Like, just not be there. But there was a TikToker there that I really, really am a fan of. And I was being really friendly with him. And we were having fun. So that's a big step.
That doesn't have anything to do with the other story.
Yes, it does. Because
how many meet and greets has that guy seen you at? None. 0.
That's why it was easier.
Does he know you at all?
No, that's why it was easier.
You need to chill I'm just playing.
But I'm a big fan.
Hey, and as you are of Edwin.
Well, yeah.
freaking Edwin. That's such a funny name.
Stop.
Edwin sounds like a Harry Potter character.
Okay.
Damn near Wingardium
You're mean.
Leviosa. Edwin. I know it's cool though. I love Harry Potter. It's cool. But yeah, listen, you guys go out there and have a wonderful Halloween weekend. Turn up. I hope you guys have a great time. If you want to drop a pumpkin emoji on Twitter or in the comments down below, drop a pumpkin emoji. That way we know you made it all the way to the end, okay? We appreciate you guys as always. 5 more episodes of this season. The next one, we're going to rearrange some things around and going to start having some guests on. So tweet us or leave a comment of who you would like to see come through on the podcast. Obviously, like, I don't know if we'd be able to, like, reach out to, like, Justin Bieber. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, we would like to have Justin Bieber here. But, like, you know, whoever we're friends with or anybody, you know, that we know, you know, drop a comment, leave a suggestion. And anything to end the podcast with? Felicia? Nothing?
That's all I got.
I'll end it with this. I'm so glad that these mics just pick up my voice because can you hear my stomach from over there?
You're hungry.
Oh, I'm starving.
My stomach made a noise too.
But dang, you guys can't hear it, but if you could, man, my tummy has been rumbling down here. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Have a great weekend. Be safe, and we'll see you next Thursday. All right. Yay.